Welcome to the Coliseum in Oakland, home of the A's. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Oakland Athletics. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Jonah Bride, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. So why they diss, don't nobody play positions. The hand I was dealt, played it like it's space, running towards the wealth. Gotta move and stealth, haters what you playing down.
All right, just about set to go. And today's starter, Brent Honeywell Jr. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
So just about set now. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Tonight for Detroit, the center fielder, Victor.
And a pitch.
Reyes.
That one's in there, and we're underway.
First pitch, 640.
Strike two. That one fouled off. Bryant makes his way towards it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. One away. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Harold Castro in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Digging it out of the corner. Now he turns and heads for second. In there safely.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Javier Baez stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Castro, the runner at second with one away. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The next pitch misses, and the count's full.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there. That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. You're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
So one out with two aboard. Spencer Torkelson will hit next. Right-hander kicks, deals. Left field. Junior drifts towards it. Hauls it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And up next for Detroit, Akil Baddoo.
After the loss yesterday afternoon where they really didn't ever get things going on offense, I think this is an important opportunity right here to pick up an early run.
And that one almost got him. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Next offering in the dirt. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
The pitch. And there's a ball. Swings through that one. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. First and second, 2 down. Out towards left center, and that'll get down for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And it's even up.
1 strike.
Swung on, belted. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0.
Ain't looking for no man. Got your own, ain't gotta run a stand. Give me a chance. I got my bands up. 20s, 50s, 100s in my hand. VIP, I'm cooling like a fan. I ain't here for.
We go to the bottom of the first. And now Jonah Bride.
Kind of a
Leading off
throwback.
for the A's.
No batting gloves.
The first baseman, Jonah.
The wind and the pitch. They say you win. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Reyes. Long run into the gap. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting second.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
The wind of the pitch. Elvis Andrus takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. 1 down, base is empty. That one missed.
Inside.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there. And he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. No, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter. But with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Here's Trout. The line to kick the pitch.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
And now the lefty. That's through there for a strike. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for the A's. And it remains 1-0. Back here in the East Bay. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The pitch.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Left-hand batter waits. Misses inside. And now 2-0. And Chris behind the plate today, James Kingsley, known for being a little generous on the edges. Next pitch misses inside, and that's ball 3. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone up a little bit, which, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The 3-1. There's a strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
In the air out to center. Trout is there. And there's one down.
Batting 8, the right fielder, number 8, Robbie.
And here's the veteran outfielder, Robbie Grossman. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. The pitch. And he pumps it a strike. Good eye right there. One now. Swing and a slow roller. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting 9, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. When you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Next offering is down low, and it's 1-0. Next pitch is outside. And now 2 balls and a strike.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
That one misses in the dirt. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. And a pitch. Lifted in the air, right center field. Piscotty going back on this one. And it one-hops the wall. The throw is wild and it gets away. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Harold Castro stands in. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that drops in for a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers' pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Runner leads away at second. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just to waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Righty delivers. And now it's even up. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch off the plate. Full count, 3-2. And it's second. And there's ball 4.
Up next,
the batter now, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez.
The right-hander back to work. That's a strike. It's 0-1. At the belt and fires. A swing and a soft liner. Kemp makes the catch, and that'll do it. Tigers grab 1 on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's a big power threat. Griffey Jr. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfect.
And he deals. Steven Piscotty swings through one there.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Man, just look at lost at the plate in this first AB. Some of those swings aren't even close.
On the ground, right side. Scope throws to first in time. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
2 outs, base is empty. Jed Lowry digs in now.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. Next one misses, and the count 1-2. Next offering is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. In the air, out towards left center. Baду racing over to make the catch. And 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it here 2-0. And welcome back onto the 3rd inning. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
The first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 low.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
The 1-2. And another ball.
I got to count 2-2.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Junior pulls it down. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Akil Baddoo, the next to hit. Honeywell back to work. And that one a little bit high. There's a swing and a drive. Pretty well struck. On the warning track and hauls it in.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan.
And next to hit for Detroit, Jonathan Scope. Fly to right his first time. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ooh. And a good eye there.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And the right-hander deals. Line drive. Oh, he dropped it. He doesn't have a throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. And here it comes. Ball 1 there.
That's inside.
Scope leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On a line, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
Here's the 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Two outs.
Ball 1.
That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bounce to the left side. And that's a base hit. Scope around third. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
And the batter now, Tucker Barnhart. The walk and a run scored his first time. And the pitch. And that one missing low.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Righty to the plate. Line drive, base hit. Candelario headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they lead by 4.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Victor Reyes a chance to hit. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch misses way outside. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one ripped. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Barnhart doesn't stop. Heads for home. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning, down the third baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Leading off for the A's, the third baseman.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
The pitch. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Torkelson, and a quick out, number 1.
Batting 8, the catcher, Stephen Vogt.
Here's Stephen Vogt. Didn't play in the day game yesterday, so he should be fresh for this one. The wide to kick the pitch. That
1-0.
one misses. 1-0. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Batting 9, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
You can say I made mistakes. Well, I'm a skate if that's the case. I'm okay either way. Now you the topic for my next single.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Tony Kemp. The wind and the pitch. That just misses, and that's ball 1. And the 1-0. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. And a base hit.
He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
So the batting order turns over. Jonah Bride now at the plate. The pitch. Off the plate, ball 1. And now the lefty. And downstairs. The pitch. In the air to left center. Baду gets under it. Squeezes it. That is the inning. The A's strand 1. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Start of the 4th. Now it's going to be Harold Castro.
Leading off for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Harold Castro.
And the right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-0. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Junior racing over to make the catch.
Up next for the Tigers, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. And 1-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Next pitch is popped up. Honeywell makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson.
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Good eye in that spot.
The count 1-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
Just completely fooled on the breaking ball right there. Had no chance.
And a pitch.
Ball.
That one misses. 3-2 now. And fouled off. The kick to 3-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Tigers. They hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, now the number 2 hitter, Elvis Andrews.
For the A's, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
And it's fouled away. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. That one the other way. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, center fielder, Mike Trout.
And now batting, Mike Trout. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Here comes a pitch. Edge of the zone, called a strike. Strike 1.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And a couple of quick outs. Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the A's.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
And a pitch. Grossman moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. A's go quickly and quietly there. It's 5-0. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Paul Blackburn. He comes in with his team trailing by a bunch, so he'll try to keep it where it is.
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
The left fielder, Akil Baddoo.
And he deals. On the ground right side. In plenty of time to first. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
The batter, number 7, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Domingo Acevedo up and throwing. The wind of the pitch. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Next pitch is inside, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
On the ground to third, Noisy picks it up, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
And next up for the Tigers, Jamer Candelario, 1 for 2. And here it comes. Strike 1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Kemp gets it to first. Third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Striding to the plate now for Oakland, Stephen Piscotty.
The right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
A wind in the pitch.
That's a ball.
Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Slapped foul. The pitch.
Ball
And
2.
it is 2-1.
2-1.
Next pitch is outside. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. Down on strikes. 1 out. Jed Lowry up next for the A's.
Designated hitter,
Switch hitter batting right.
Jed Lowry.
And a pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. There's a strike.
Down 0-2.
That misses. Now 1-2. And that one ripped into right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Third baseman, Sheldon.
Sheldon Noisy getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
In there for strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Next pitch misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Next offering is fouled back. And a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And the A's are gone in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Top 6. Now it's Robbie Grossman.
Leading off for Detroit, the right fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Blackburn back to work. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Nope.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 1.
1 strike.
Bounce to third. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, catcher, Barnhart.
And now the batter is Tucker Barnhart. And the right-hander back to work. Inside corner, that's a strike. That's strike 1. Yo 1. Bounce to the right. Kemp gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, the 7th fielder, Reyes.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Victor Reyes digs in now. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Next pitch is outside. The 2-1. And a foul ball. To third. Noisy handles the chance. Tosses to first. And that's the 3rd out. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's nothing. Back in Oakland, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Stephen Vogt. The wind of the pitch. And ball 1. They say you win.
No, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Kicks and fires.
Ball.
That one drilled left field. Can't get there, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And at first, here's Tony Kemp. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Next offering is down low. Vogt aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Left-hand batter waits. And that one wrapped foul. Two now. Soft contact in the air. On the run, sends it over to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, first baseman,
So the Oakland lineup turns over. Jonah Bride will hit next. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a pitch. Good eye right there.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
At the belt and fires. Slice the other way and foul. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That one to first. This looks like extra bases. Vogt coming home. He scores. It's 5-1. Right into second, and he's got a double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Elvis and Drew.
So man aboard, Elvis Andrus up next for the A's. And the pitch. Slice down the right side. Next offering is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Funkhauser getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Fulmer getting loose as well. And now the lefty.
Ball 1.
Yeah, that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Runner at second here, 1 gone. And a swing and a line drive into right field. And that gets down for a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Mike Trout up next for the A's. He's a guy who does it all. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Here comes a pitch.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Still only one out here in the inning. Next one off the plate inside. And it's a ball and a strike. Kicks and deals. That's down and in.
Count is 2-1.
And he deals. And a base hit on the line. Reyes with a quick throw back in. That holds the lead runner, and now they've got two in scored position.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ken Griffey Jr. up next for the A's. The pitch. There's a strike. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. One down, runners at second and third. Fly ball to right. He scores on the sac fly, and now just a two-run deficit.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job driving that run to third.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Tyler Alexander departs. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Kyle Funkhauser into the game, and he'll work on holding this lead.
Number 36, Kyle Funkhauser.
Here's Stephen Piscotty.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And here it comes. There's a strike. Tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. 0-2 down.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That hits the dirt, and it's 1-2. Trout on third with two out. And that one lifted in the air off the bat of Piscotty. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that is the inning. We're through 6 full. It's the Tigers 5 and the A's 3. Back here in the East Bay. All set for the start of the inning. Harold Castro stands in.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
The right-hander back to work. And that one sliced foul. And the right-hander deals. And it drops in. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, but base hit.
The batter now, Javier Baez. And the right-hander back to work. That pitch in for a strike. That's strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Could be extra bases. Oh, he throws it away. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
You know what they say, he
for the
couldn't have
Tigers,
thrown it out there any better
first
than
baseman,
that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back
Torkelson.
behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Spencer Torkelson, for the fourth time tonight. The pitch. And that's outside.
Looking for some insurance, or as our friends down in the South would say,
Insurance.
no matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
No outs, runners at first and second. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down.
Phil, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Here's a speed threat, Akil Baddoo. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike one.
Always tough to turn two on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn two quickly.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. There's the strike up high, and it's 1-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The next offering misses. 2-2.
That's a really good take.
On the ground to short, could be two. Andrews to second, throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. The pitch. Now one missed. Castro, the runner at third. Baddoo on at first with two down. Ground ball up the middle. Andrews collects it. Andrews throws to first. Scope gone to the play. That's out number 3. Tigers strand a pair. They hang on to their 5-3 lead. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the A's designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
The designated hitter, Jed Lowry.
And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch downstairs, and the count even 1-1. Next one misses. 2-1. Next offering misses. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Here's the third baseman, Sheldon Noisy.
Wonder how much of a distraction those fans behind home plate are to the opposing pitcher. I mean, they are into it. They're trying to will this club back into this ball game.
Righty delivers.
Nope, that's the ball.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. That's in for a strike.
Calling this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Booth.
And a 3-1 on the way. Rips one to right. Can't get there. Base hit.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Stephen Vogt. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
The 0-1. That catches the zone for a strike, and that's strike 2. Next pitch is inside. 1-2 the count. Runners on the corners, no outs. Grounded to third, could be 2. Candelario over to second, and that's 2.
Now back.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Andrew Chafin enters the game. Now he's into the game with the bases empty.
Number 37, Andrew Chafin.
Now it's the second baseman, Tony Kemp. And a pitch. Ball 1 low. Next offering is way upstairs. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. And a 3-0 finds the zone. Foul ball there. Looking to get the tying run on base. And a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Tigers 5 and the Athletics 4. Welcome back. Now batting Jeimer Candelario.
Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman, Jeimer.
The wind of the pitch. And a strike in there. Now 1-1. And there's a ball. That one ran inside, almost got him.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Laser, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. Close play, but in there.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Robbie Grossman, the next to hit, 1 for 3. And the pitch. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. Next pitch inside. At 1-1. Runner leads away at second. Fly ball down the line. Junior brings it in, and there's one away. No tag. He'll head back to second. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Stepping in, Tucker Barnhart.
Well, bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Yo, 1. That one is upstairs. The 1-2. In the air, right side of the infield. Kemp settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Victor Reyes a chance to hit. And he deals. And that one hit to first. Trout takes it himself, and that is that. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Athletics 4. New pitcher for the Tigers, Jose Cisnero. He's making his second appearance of the season.
Jose Cisnero.
And welcome back. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Jonah Bride. It's interesting. He plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the 0-1. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
The tying run at the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Oh, man. That stays fair. We got a new ball game. Great swing. Just couldn't keep it between the lines. He's got to try to bottle that. Do it again.
Right-handed reliever. And now it's filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
No outs. Runner at first. There's the shortstop at the plate. Elvis Andrews.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Bunting, and he pops it up. Cisnero makes the play, and there's one down.
The center fielder, number 28, Mike Trout.
And now Mike Trout, year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
The right-hander back to work.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Movement in the bullpen. Michael Fulmer getting ready to go. Jimenez getting cranked up as well. Moved first, and he's back in on a dive. Comes a pitch. Good eye in that spot.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Cisnero throws over, and he dives back in safely. One-run game, one out, one on. Another throw over, and he's back in that time as well. Pitch. And there's the strike. Kicks and deals.
With 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
The 2-2 now. A little bit low.
So here we go. Base runner at first could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Hard hit left side. Slides, but it gets by him. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
just a clutch at bat right there. Big time swing when this team really needed it. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. Left-hand batter waits. Gets the call, and it's 1-1. Ball to strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
2 on, 1 out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Reyes under this one. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Steven.
And now the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Poog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
The pitch. And that misses off the outside edge.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
And the 1-0. There's a strike. Big spot. 2 out. Both the time and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs. Way high. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Inning over.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back in Oakland, we go to the 9th, and here is Harold Castro.
The designated hitter, Harold Castro.
The line to kick the pitch. Line to left. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Now it's Javier Baez. The line to the pitch. That one misses. Ball 1. On the ground. Andrews gloves it. Tosses the first. Baez gone to the play.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
The pitch. Here's the strike at the knees. Strike 1. Oh, and 1 now. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Out towards left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Tigers are shut down there. They lead at 5-4.
shades off, just walked around and looked at what's going on. Everyone was just trying to have fun underneath the big cap.
Michael Fulmer gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 32, Michael Fulmer.
Back here at the ballpark, here's Lowry now.
The Athletic, the designated hitter. Yeah.
The pitch.
Lowry.
And first offering is fouled off. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Righty to the plate.
Ball, that's out.
And now it's filled up. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Scope throws to first in time. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Down the third baseman, Sheldon Noisy. And here it comes. There's the strike. Activity in the bullpen. Joe Jimenez getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. And the righty deals. And it's even up. That one to first, down the line, and it's foul. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there are 2 down. Stephen Vogt getting ready to hit. The wind of the pitch. In for a strike, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Decisions. This guy's got 5 pitches to put the hitter away. I don't know what you're looking for here, 0-2.
That one missing inside. Next pitch in the dirt. Well, that's ball 2. Next offering way off the plate.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't move one either.
Right side. Scope handles. On to first. Ball game. And the Tigers have won 4 in a row.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, it looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long